When I worked in the restaurant industry, and I worked in New York City, so there was a lot of the business crew that used to come in, and I would hear them talking about hedge funds and private equity. I always knew that I was smart enough to understand what they were talking about, but I didn't understand the terms. I wanted to break into the business world, and I figured the best way to do that was to learn what they call the language of business, which is accounting.
Accounting is the language of business.
The language of business.
People say that all the time, but it really is true.
When people think about accountants, they think accountants just work with numbers all day, they sit in their office, they don't interact with people, they don't talk.
It's so much more than just numbers.
Accounting isn't just hard math, but it's the soft skills, the people skills.
It's working with numbers and it's working on teams and with people.
It's a lot of business and everything kind of wrapped into one.
So accounting gives you that basic vocabulary and a basic understanding.
The MAcc program really springs you into being prepared for any kind of career in business.
I've had a job. Now I'm ready for a career.
I did look at a few other MAcc programs.
You need to look at what is valuable to you. Vanderbilt is an intimate program.
For me, the number one differentiating factor between the Vanderbilt MAcc program and other MAcc programs I looked at was the size.
You're gonna have a lot of contact with your professors. You're gonna know your classmates very well.
And there's also the 100% placement rate, which you can't argue with. If you come to Vanderbilt, we're gonna get you a job.
And finally, you have the Owen name backing you. You're going to Vanderbilt University's Owen Graduate School of Management, which is nationally ranked.
Vanderbilt was #1 on my list.
I mean, it was a no-brainer for me.
I was sold from the start.
So Vanderbilt just seemed like a perfect fit.
The Vanderbilt Masters of Accountancy degree is not an accounting degree, it's an accountancy degree. And there's 3 legs to the stool: education, it entails passing an exam, and it entails experience. I might add, in the current year, the pass rate of Vanderbilt MAcc students on the CPA exam was the highest in the country.
A 1-year program that is gonna jumpstart the rest of my career.
12 months, you'll have a master's degree, and you'll have your CPA under your belt.
That is graduate school on steroids. That is the way one develops an understanding of business.
So within the MAcc program, there are 2 separate tracks. There's valuation and there's audit.
The accountancy side of the shop and the valuation side of the shop.
Accounting, keeping track of money, making sure companies are profitable. And for me, that was where I wanted to be.
Accountancy has to do with understanding economic activity, describing that economic activity in a shorthand.
As an auditor, you have to be able to connect with people.
And then based upon those shorthand representations, making consequential economic decisions.
You're talking to clients, you're talking to teammates, you're running meetings, and if you can connect and communicate, then you'll be successful.
The MAcc valuation program exists at the nexus of accounting and finance.
Valuation is basically understanding the cash flows of a company.
Value assets or businesses, basically anything that isn't sold on a market.
Cool thing about valuation is that you're using quantitative measures to creatively figure out what something is worth.
I like to look forward, I like open-ended problems.
And that's challenging.
When there's really no right answer, it's interesting, it's a mystery.
I really like accounting, I get accounting, but finance is really where I had that passion, so together it's a perfect fit.
The entire Vanderbilt MAcc program is focused on getting you a job in the public accounting world.
Vanderbilt has a recruiting partnership with 5 firms, which are Grant Thornton, Deloitte, PwC, Ernst & Young, and KPMG.
Our 5 partner firms are represented on the MAcc Advisory Board.
The firms have taken such an ownership in the development of our curriculum that they know what they want us to learn, they communicate it to us, and then our coursework reflects that.
Those firms come to campus during the fall and get to know us, and we get to know them.
We have socials with Deloitte, with PwC, with Ernst & Young.
It could be something that ranges from dinner to going to a brewery.
The recruiter was present, partners were present, associates were present.
Top management of accounting firms.
These individuals are critical in creating opportunities for our students.
Another really great thing about this program that a lot of other programs don't have is the 10-week internship program. It was a very valuable experience, and it's kind of a good opportunity for you to apply what you learned in class to like the real professional setting.
And it was also a great opportunity in the sense that it'll give me a leg up in the fall when I start full-time with my firm.
There's fantastic professors here.
I've never experienced a professor who was not approachable.
They were entertaining, easy to talk to, and I enjoyed being in class.
From day one, you're focused on learning things that you'll need in the workplace.
Courses at Owen are designed to have group cases and lots of project work.
My favorite thing about Owen is definitely the people. People.
Everyone's really close-knit. We get along so well.
We come from different walks of life and different undergraduate backgrounds, and you just see what everyone has to offer, but we all have the same end goal.
You're going through this program together. You're studying for the CPA together.
Well, MAcc valuation and the MAcc program were just one big happy family. I mean,
You're going through these challenging courses and these challenging tests together.
They are always there to support you.
we're becoming a part of community, not just attending a school.
That community is always going to be there.
It runs deeper than just shaking hands and working on projects together. It's being able to give them a call and do business with them in the future.
Wherever I am, I'll have the Owen network with me.
I'm really enjoying hanging out with my friends and getting to know Nashville.
Nashville, the Music City.
There's always concerts to go to.
There are a lot of restaurants in Nashville that I really like.
We have delicious food all over the place.
It's a fun place. It's great for college-age students.
I've learned so much here and gained so many friends here, as well as a job here.
I'm going to be going back up to New York. I'm going to be working with Deloitte next year.
I will be working with PwC in Dallas, Texas this upcoming fall.
The Owen program has met and exceeded all my expectations.
We learn how to not just be accountants or valuation professionals, but how to be real business people who are able to communicate and learn from people and go out and talk to clients.
I've changed a lot and figured out who I want to be in the workplace, who I want to be as a person.
Vanderbilt teaches you more than just how to be smart. It teaches you how to lead.
It's opened doors for me to an industry that I've always wanted to be a part of, and it's set me up with a job in the fall that's going to be the beginning of an incredible journey for me.